Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going in a different direction than my typical sit down chatty videos about advice on productivity and self-care. I have decided to put down roots in my hometown of Ottawa after being quite nomadic for about 15 years and working in Europe and working in Toronto, and I am very happy to be here, and I've decided to commit to this apartment and live in it for as long as I can, because as you know, the rates for housing are absolutely impossible to achieve on a single person income. So I'm not looking to buy a house. I wouldn't want the maintenance, and also I'm not looking to buy a condo because that comes with condo fees and restrictions on how you can renovate it. You have to get approval from the board. So I'm starting a Decorate with Me or interior design series on my YouTube channel. This is episode 1, where I'm going to show you what I'm working with, what I did in the past, what I don't like, what I like, what I'm scrolling and shopping right now, and where we're going to get started. So I've just had a look around my place before I take you guys through a tour to show you what I'm working with, what little I have, and what I want to invest in and how I want to design each space. But it's a dumpster fire in here, so I'm going to do a quick room by room cleanup and then show you how I style it now with the few things that I do have, and then what my dream plans are for the upcoming series in the future. So yeah, let's get into that. Okay, so the couch is totally cleaned off. There are some cat hairs from Micah, who, you know, does use this couch like me. We're roomies. She's my Scottish fold, for those of you who are new. So I do need to clean off the cat hair, give it a good vacuum, put it down, make sure all the creases and cracks are vacuumed out, and then there are some spots that I want to use some detergent to spot clean. So I'll do that and pull it out and make sure it's all in good shape so that the next owner has the best couch possible. I've realized that I'm dying to tell you. Okay, so I've done vacuuming and spot cleaning the sofa. I've done the best that I can. Some things will not come out, and that just means I'll mark down the price even lower for the people on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm gonna let that dry while I move on to other tasks. Make sure Micah doesn't get on it and refur it, and show you guys kind of what my plans are for the next room.
Hi guys, so I just took a break from kind of cleaning and picturing and designing my apartment to run some errands. I had an appointment at the bank and I just picked up some groceries before that, and I found a little special thing that makes me feel really good, and the price was right. So let me just show you guys. So I needed sugar because I am wanting to have a little bit of a caffeine boost in the afternoon when I hit a wall, so I had to get like a full thing of sugar. But if you know, you know, when you open it and just leave it, the air makes it crystallize and makes it rocky. So there's no way I can keep it fresh unless I got a canister for it. And that's what I went looking for, and I'll show you after the other items. So my sugar, and then the other two are not what I buy. They're not the brand that I wanted, but they were completely out of everything that I do get, and that's fine. I'm willing to try anything new once. So I got the Starbucks Iced Espresso Vanilla Latte, and I normally just do the regular cold brew, and I add water, I add milk, I add my sugar, and that's what I drink. But they were completely out, so the vanilla latte it is. We'll see if it's any good. I have a feeling it might be too sweet, but it'll work when I hit those afternoon walls at 2 or 3 p.m. and I need to keep going until, you know, the end of the day when I want to get into bed. I don't want to crash that early in the afternoon. So I got this. And then I also got milk to put in it, but again, it's not the milk that I normally get. It's Fairlife, which is the brand that I get, but it's ultra filtered skim milk. And I like the fat in milk. I think it's a good healthy fat, so I always get 2%, but they were out. So they didn't even have 1% either. So skim milk it is. I guess we're on a skinny latte kind of beverage diet this week, and I'll just use these up till they're done. But the fun part came when I went exploring to find canisters for this sugar. So I checked Walmart, I checked the Bucker 2, I checked HomeSense, and nobody really had anything. I checked Stokes, which is a kitchenware store specifically, and had the hardest time finding canisters that you can store things in. I just wanted a big one and a little one so that I could put the sugar in the big one and then tea bags in the little one, to just kind of have a little tea station in my kitchen. And I have to show you what I ended up finding. So the last place I went, and it was the last place on purpose because it's the Bay, which can be really expensive. But what the Bay has done is they've brought back Zellers, which is their discount line. So that's great, and they have great homewares there for cheaper than what they have in their regularly scheduled stocked kitchen section, where they have like Smeg and Breville and like Dolce & Gabbana for Smeg. Like, we're not on that kind of a budget. So I found 2 canisters. I wanted wooden lids. And it's just so beautiful. This is the big one. So not only was it in their discount section, the Zellers, but it was also on clearance. So it was originally $10 and it's marked down to $4.96. So it's a final sale, but I'm committed. The color, I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but it's as if sage green and dove gray had a baby. And then I love these white lines going all the way around with the kind of bamboo lid. It's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. It's up my street. So I got the big one, and then I got the matching little one, which was originally $8 on for $3.96, and they had a ton. So if you have a Bay near you that has a Zellers section, run, don't walk, and you can grab these cute little canisters. But like, how cute is the set? So that's gonna look great in my kitchen. So my kitchen, you know, is coming along as well, little by little.
Okay, let me show you guys what we're dealing with. So you walk in the front door, little foyer entrance with a little table for my keys and sunglasses, some tile here, and it opens up onto an L-shaped living room, dining room situation. So the length of this is the living room, and the length of that is what ought to be the dining room, but I have nothing dining related in it. You will see if you turn to the right, we have the kitchen, which has another exit into the dining area. And if you turn to the left, that is the washroom, the linen closet, and it goes into the bedroom. It's a 1-bedroom. I definitely love the L shape because it has kind of wall-to-wall windows that has a view of the Ottawa River and just a lot of greenery. It's a killer view. You can't beat it for the price. I don't have a lot of stuff because I haven't been committed to staying in Ottawa, but now that I am, I'm looking to decorate and kind of put roots down. So this couch is a pink velvet couch that it does not pull out, but it goes back like a futon, so people can and have slept on this. I keep it covered with a sheet just because my cat Micah gets fur all over it, and I just cleaned it in case I do put it on Facebook Marketplace to sell shortly, and I just want it to be in its best state for the new couch owner. But as you can see, this is the main wall, and I have no shelving whatsoever. I have no side tables. It's an empty Walmart box. I have banker's boxes and TV trays with books and paperwork just because I have nowhere to store anything. I've run out of room. Even my locker in the basement has all my Christmas tree and my Christmas ornaments and fall decor in there. So you can see it's a good kind of faux wood floor. It looks great. I like the darkness of it, but and I like that the walls are white, kind of gallery white, but I need, window treatments. I need a new couch. I want this to look like a proper living room. I also want to move it over, so if I put a TV up here, I can watch it properly and not have to put it on an arm that swings out to see it from this side. This credenza is one thing I will be keeping. It's one area of my apartment that I'm actually very proud of because it is done, in my opinion. It has a bit too much on it right now just because I have nowhere else to put it. So I styled it up the best that I could. But this is a mango wood in black with the rattan in natural, and it's a library storage facility for me. So if I open it up, which is very hard to do, all my books are in there, and that's what all the shelves look like. So I'm a big reader, and this whole thing is full of my books. So I don't have a bookcase, but then I've styled it up kind of with a mirrored tray, some faux plants from IKEA, a Jo Malone candle. I have art and home decor books, more sculptures, more art. My vision board is there just to cover up the print that's behind it. It's a Highland cow, and it's so not my vibe anymore. It's so 2010s, I can't even. So I put my vision board to cover it up, and I'm going to replace it with either a piece of art or a TV. I can actually fit up to a 55-inch TV there if I want, but we'll see. That's a problem for another day. I watch everything on my laptop right now, so I'm not too concerned. More books, more sculpture, and then this IKEA lamp. If you come around the corner, this is my desk work from home space. And this actually has never been done up as a dining room because during the pandemic I picked up painting. So this was a whole art studio, and that bench, I use a drop cloth to kind of lean my canvases against. And this, in this corner of this huge mess, is all my painting supplies. So I've got some unfinished canvases back there. I've got paint and kind of oils and acrylics in these. So I actually, when I turn this into a dining room, I don't need this bench, so I can sell that. I can sell this lamp because I'm going in a different direction, and I can sell this desk and chair setup because I will be going into the office more, so I don't kind of need this space. But yeah, this lamp, it can go too. They're both just thrift shop finds, but I wanted to show you guys the view. That is the Ottawa River that I can see all the way to the Quebec side, and I just love this view. It's overcast, so it looks kind of gray, but when it's a sunny day, it's blue, it's beautiful, it's just a stellar view that I would never want to give this place up for that reason. It's why I picked the apartment. But yeah, so that is what I'm working with. Almost a clean slate. So in terms of browsing for area rugs, I've gone from everything from low end to high end to mid-range, trying to find the right comfort level for me of what I'm willing to spend kind of on my rental, but knowing that I will be in my rental for at least kind of a decade. I've never thought in a million years that Bed Bath & Beyond would have carpets, but they do. They have so many and so many different brands. So I've just been scrolling and scrolling for like days, trying to find the right color schemes, textures, patterns, things like that. And I need two. I need a 9x12 for the living room, and I need a kind of a square 6x6. I could also make a 7x5 work, but I would prefer the 6x6 square, which they accommodate. So I have been scrolling through these. They have some sales going on now, and if you sign up, you get 17% off as part of your welcome email. So this is the first one. I'll kind of zoom in, which is gonna be my main rug. It's kind of a Moroccan style, and it's got cream, tan, and brown. And those are my color schemes, along with the black and the white that are gonna be the bases. I love the fringing on the edges, and I love how it's different levels of pile. So I just think it's the texture just adds a lot to the look of the room, and any kind of couch that I get, which is in a neutral or a brown, will match perfectly. I'll show you guys the second one I've chosen that I think is a really good color match, but not overbearing for the dining room. So it's this one here. It's got the taupes, the browns, the tan. It also has a little bit of shag kind of with the ivories. I think it's really great. It does come in the perfect square that would fit in the dining room, that would fit kind of a round table perfectly in the middle, and then the chairs could come out without coming off of the carpet. So those are the two rugs, this one for the dining room, and then this one here for the living room. But in terms of dining room tables, I've really been all over the map. But I have found one at, this is Wayfair. And this is one that I really like. They have a version on Wayfair as well that's about $1,000 cheaper. But the top is MDF, and it's not real wood. And I find that scratches really easily. And when it does, it's light MDF underneath. So it just creates a big gouge, like you can see the damage pretty badly and you can't refix it. If you scrape it, it should stay black. Yeah, but this is 48 by 48 inches, so 4 feet by 4 feet, fits in perfectly. And if you can see, if I zoom in the pedestal, it's very columned. So I love that. That detail is very interesting to me. So for dining chairs, I kind of want to do a mismatched set, like one of each is different for a total of 3 or 4, or I want to go with 2 and 2. That would be 2 pairs and 2 pairs that would be different. So I have everything saved in like 12 pages of my first dibs account of things that I'm liking. I'm thinking of bringing some chrome in, but I want to stay away from rattan because, like I said, I have a lot of that with my credenza in my bedroom. I'm thinking of bringing in some metals, some chrome, some aluminum. Yeah, so right now what I love is this chair here, which is sheepskin and leather, and it's just so gorgeous. It's a one-off again, so I could just purchase it and have it as an occasional chair. If I do find I end up getting 2 sets of others for the dining table. But I also love these 2 kind of sculptural black lacquered with decorative carvings. I think they're gorgeous, a nice set. And then what do I have next to it? This one is great. It's an aluminum chair with the black leather seating, which ties into the black of the table. But I could get this one as a one-off as well and work that in with the sheepskin one and just kind of look a little more eclectic with all that put together in a random kind of way, but still thoughtfully.
All right, guys, so that's my plan for the apartment so far. I'd love to know what you think about my transition away from all neutrals into some color and texture. As you can see, it's really sunny, so I'm gonna hit the trail and go on a walk before the sun sets, and I'll get started on the next video for you guys. See you there.